2025 has begun with heartfelt tributes, as we bid farewell to icons across diverse fields. Notable losses include baseball pitcher Brian Matusz, gone at just 37, Peter Yarrow of folk trio Peter, Paul and Mary, at 86, and French politician Jean-Marie Le Pen, the father of France's far-right movement, at 96, drag icon the Vivienne, only 32, filmmaker Jeff Baena, 47, and Wayne Osmond, of the Osmonds at 73, also leave behind impactful legacies. Which of these figures shaped your memories? Don't want to miss out on who's trending next? Hit subscribe and follow TrendxFeed.
How did Brian Matusz die? 37-year-old former Orioles pitcher's sudden demise leaves family and fans in shock. Matusz, originally from Colorado, was drafted by the Los Angeles Angels in the 4th round of the 2005 MLB draft, but chose to play at the University of San Diego instead. The team shared a tribute on social media, remembering him as a staple at our clubhouse and highlighting his deep connection to both the sport and the Baltimore community. The Orioles expressed their admiration for Matusz's commitment to connecting with fans and his joyful attitude. He dedicated his time to connecting with any fan he could, was a cherished teammate, and always had a smile on his face, the team said. The cause of Matusz's death has not yet been confirmed, and further details are awaited. The Orioles extended their condolences, stating, "Our hearts are heavy tonight as we mourn the passing of former Oriole Brian Matusz." They also expressed their sympathy for his family during this difficult time. Matusz was traded by the Orioles in 2016 and soon released by the Atlanta Braves. He briefly played for the Chicago Cubs that same year, with his final MLB appearance being on July 31, 2016.
Peter Yarrow, the singer-songwriter best known as 1/3 of Peter, Paul, and Mary, the folk music trio whose impassioned harmonies transfixed millions as they lifted their voices in favor of civil rights and against war, has died. He was 86. Yarrow, who also co-wrote the group's most enduring song, Puff the Magic Dragon, died Tuesday in New York, publicist Ken Sunshine said. Yarrow had bladder cancer for the past 4 years. Our fearless dragon is tired and has entered the last chapter of his magnificent life. The world knows Peter Yarrow, the iconic folk activist, but the human being behind the legend is every bit as generous, creative, passionate, playful, and wise as his lyrics suggest, his daughter Bethany said in a statement. During an incredible run of success spanning the 1960s, Yarrow, Noel Paul Stookey, and Mary Travers released 6 Billboard Top 10 singles, 2 #1 singles, and 4 #2 singles, 1 albums, and won 5 Grammys. They also brought early exposure to Bob Dylan by turning 2 of his songs, Don't Think Twice, It's All Right, and Blowin' in the Wind, into Billboard Top 10 hits, as they helped lead an American renaissance in folk music. They performed Blowin' in the Wind at the 1963 March on Washington, at which the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech. After an 8-year hiatus to pursue solo careers, the trio reunited in 1978 for a Survival Sunday, an anti-nuclear power concert that Yarrow had organized in Los Angeles. They would remain together until Travers' death in 2009. Upon her passing, Yarrow and Stookey continued to perform both separately and together.
Jean-Marie Le Pen, who founded France's far-right National Front Party, has died at the age of 96. His death was confirmed by his daughter Marine Le Pen's political party, National Rally. Over a career spanning 40 years, Le Pen helped rewrite the parameters of French politics. He did that through a mix of populism, eloquence, and charisma, and by harnessing voter discontent over immigration and job security. In 2002, he shocked onlookers by making it into a runoff in France's presidential election. He lost that contest in a landslide to Jacques Chirac, but the movement he built continued to grow over the past 2 decades. Le Pen was an unabashed nationalist who decried the European Union, which he believed undercut the power of member countries. Controversy was his constant companion, and accusations of racism dogged the National Front from the moment he co-founded the party in 1972. In 1996, Le Pen was tried, convicted, and fined for declaring the Nazi gas chambers were, quote, merely a detail of World War II history. The comment provoked outrage in France. Asked if he regretted the comment in 2015, he said he stood by it. The National Front was renamed National Rally in 2018, which was led by Jean-Marie's daughter Marine Le Pen until 2022.
Today, we mourn the loss of an extraordinary talent and beloved icon in the LGBTQ+ community. The Vivienne, real name James Lee Williams, has tragically passed away at the age of 31. News of their untimely death was confirmed on Sunday by friends and their publicist, Simon Jones. The Vivienne rose to prominence in 2019, winning the very first season of RuPaul's Drag Race UK. Known for their charisma, wit, and undeniable talent, they quickly became a shining star in the world of drag, representing UK drag on an international stage. In 2022, they competed in the US All-Stars Winners season, further solidifying their legacy. Born in Wales, James Lee Williams was a trailblazer. Whether hosting shows, performing in musical theatre, or making history as the first drag queen to compete on Dancing on Ice, the Vivienne was a beacon of authenticity and resilience. Their performances were electric, their humour unmatched, and their love for life contagious. Tributes have poured in from friends, family, and fans around the world. Their ex-husband David Lufton shared a heartfelt message, calling James the man who changed my life, and expressing his heartbreak over the loss. Drag Race co-stars and judges, including Michelle Visage, Tia Kofi, and Trinity the Tuck, also honoured the Vivienne's memory with emotional tributes, celebrating their talent and kindness. Michelle Visage wrote, "Your laughter, your wit, your talent, your drag, I loved it all, but your friendship most of all." Tia Kofi described the Vivienne as a mentor, an inspiration, and a friend, adding, "Viv represented UK drag at its absolute finest." Beyond drag, the Vivienne found a new passion in musical theatre, where they excelled and thrived. Their publicist Simon Jones shared that Viv had only just begun to reach their full potential, calling their passing a tragic loss to the arts and the world. Their light may have been extinguished too soon, but their legacy will live on in the hearts of those they touched. Rest in peace, James. You were a trailblazer, an artist, and above all, a cherished friend to many. Your impact on the world will never be forgotten.
Jeff Baena, a screenwriter and director known for his quirky comedies, has died at the age of 47. His death was confirmed by the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office. Baena's body was found on Friday at a residence in Los Angeles. The cause of death has not yet been determined. Baena was the husband of actress Aubrey Plaza, who starred in his films The Little Hours, a 2017 black comedy set in a 14th century convent, and Life After Beth, a zombie satire. The Little Hours drew inspiration from the Decameron and his studies in medieval and Renaissance history. Critics praised the film's modern sensibilities and irreverent tone, while Life After Beth was noted for its unique and often humorous approach to the horror genre. His other directorial efforts include 2022's Spin Me Round, a dark comedy starring Alison Brie, who also co-wrote the script, and Joshi, a dramedy featuring Thomas Middleditch, Adam Pally, and Nick Kroll. Brie and Baena also collaborated on the 2020 psychological drama Horse Girl. Beyond directing, Baena co-wrote the 2004 David O. Russell film I Heart Huckabees, which explored existential themes with humor. Baena's films were screened at prominent festivals such as Sundance and South by Southwest, and were distributed by companies like Netflix, IFC, and Lionsgate. For television, He created, wrote, directed, and produced Cinema Toast for Showtime. Baena graduated from NYU Film School. He began his career as a production assistant for Robert Zemeckis before becoming an assistant editor for Russell and forming a writing partnership with him. Baena is survived by his wife Aubrey Plaza, his mother Barbara Stern, stepfather Roger Stern, father Scott Baena, stepmother Michelle Baena, his brother Brad Baena, stepsister Bianca Gabay, and stepbrother Jed Fluxman.
Wayne Osmond, a member of the legendary family band The Osmonds, has passed away at the age of 73 after suffering a stroke. His death on New Year's Day was confirmed by his family in a heartfelt statement to KTVX. Wayne Osmond, beloved husband and father, passed away peacefully last night surrounded by his loving wife and 5 children, the family said in the statement obtained by the local ABC affiliate. Donny Osmond paid tribute to his dear brother Wayne on Instagram, posting a black and white throwback photo. Donny also revealed that he had visited Wayne in the hospital shortly before his passing. Wayne brought so much light, laughter, and love to everyone who knew him, especially me, Donny wrote. He was the ultimate optimist and was loved by everyone. I'm sure I speak on behalf of every one of us siblings when I state that we were fortunate to have Wayne as a brother. He concluded, "Even though we are separated in this mortal life, I know that by the grace and resurrection of our Savior, Jesus Christ, we will have the opportunity to be with Wayne for eternity." The Osmonds' journey began as a barbershop quartet in 1958 in their hometown of Ogden, Utah, originally consisting of Wayne and his brothers Alan, Merrill, and Jay. Younger siblings Donnie and Jimmy later joined the group, while their sister Marie pursued a solo country music career in the 1970s. The group's big break came when they were discovered performing at Disneyland by Jay Williams, father of Andy Williams. They were invited to perform on The Andy Williams Show in 1962, becoming regulars and appearing on over 20 episodes between 1962 and 1966, according to IMDb. In the 1970s, the Osmonds shifted from their early barbershop roots to pop and rock, achieving commercial success with hits like their 1971 single, One Bad Apple. As their sound evolved toward rock, beginning with their 1972 album, Phase 3, Wayne served as the band's lead guitarist. However, the group's momentum slowed in the mid-70s as Donnie and Marie launched their variety show, Donnie and Marie, which aired on ABC from 1976 to 1979. Wayne made appearances on 4 episodes of the series, according to IMDb.